Hello, this is Yam Lemon, and welcome to Slime Rancher. This is probably one of my favorite games. Computer's pretty fun to play. It's a very relaxing game for the most part. Basically a tycoon game. I don't know if I really want a pink slime. Maybe for now, because they can eat any type of food. Although if you give a slime its favorite... Oh, hold on. I think I might need to turn down the graphics a little bit since I'm streaming. Let's try that. That seems a little better. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna do pink slimes for now because they can eat any food. Don't want too many of them though. So let's get, so you have one in there right now, so let's get 9 of them. Pogo fruit's gonna be pretty good around the beginning. Still getting a little bit of lag, so I'm actually going to just that. Okay, I'm noticing part of this is getting cut off, so I'm going to do that. If I do a full screen, then I can't click off the thing, so that's why I am not doing full screen. Yeah, these are the unlocked parts of the map. We just have the main area for now, but we will be able to unlock other areas soon. So I'm going to collect a good amount of these rock slimes. Yeah, those you can collect to sell for plorts, but which are basically their poo, but it's worth money. I'll get one more so you can have 20 slimes in the corral. And I'm also going to take this back with me. If you get a crate, you can break it and get some stuff out of it. Nothing really amazing out of that. I do not need these lingering around outside corrals. So I'm not going to put them all in just yet. I'll put in that many for now. And something I need to do immediately is start a garden. And then you can put a fruit in there. We'll do pogo fruit because we'll be able to get quite a bit from that. Then we're going to feed them the rest. And they become a gordo when they eat a plort of another type. But if they do this again, then they'll become a slime. So if they fuse 3 types of slimes together, become a, or I mean, they become a tar, yeah. And tars are not nice. You'll see them later. They are mean. They will attack. Which these rock ones can attack as well, but you know, they're not really trying to. They're just a bit spiky. Well, they kind of are trying to because they're rolling at me. But yeah. The tar are a bit more mean. Alright, so now what we can do is we can sleep until morning. And now there's food here. And then we can feed them all these pogo fruits. And we collect their plorts. Whoa, I didn't want to grab you. Oh, sorry, these are Largos. Gordos or something else. I'll show what those are once I get a bit more money. Oh yeah, if you do die, then you do lose everything you're carrying. So I do need to be a little bit careful about that since these guys do hurt a bit, but they're not too bad. And I will heal up fairly soon. There'll be a more efficient way of collecting this soon. I'll have to get some upgrades for that. Alright, so now we got a bit more money. So what we can do is get a plort collector. And now, well, that didn't suck up any of the plorts, but that's what it does. It will suck them up, and then you can sell them like that. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna sleep twice, because then we're gonna have a bunch of pogo fruit waiting for us. And there we go. Okay, I see that these guys have escaped. You need to go back in there. So yeah, we'll need to get some higher walls. And this is why I didn't put all of them in there yet, because they're just gonna be running all over the place. Like, this guy's trying to escape. Get back here. Oh, and there's another one over there. Okay. You need to get back in your cell. Yeah, this is already adding up. I got an inventory full of the rock plorts. And now let's get an inventory full of the pink plorts. And now we can sell all this. And that's a good amount of money there. So now we can get higher walls. And an air net. The air net can be broken, so they can still escape, but it's gonna be a little difficult for them to break out now. You have to hit it quite a few times before it actually opens up. Okay, well, I don't know how you got out. Probably got out before I did that. Okay, I'm still getting a little bit of lag, and I think it is just because I'm streaming. Because normally I do not get lag, having it on the highest setting. Oh wow, I've been getting a lot of encoding lag for this one. That's not very good. Hopefully that gets a bit better. Oh, I'm still getting encoding lag. What is up with that? Why am I still getting encoding lag right now? Yeah, it just keeps going up. Yeah, this is the highest encoding lag I've had yet. I don't like that it just keeps going up. That's not very nice. Normally it's not just constantly going up like it is doing right now. Hopefully this still comes out pretty well. It does seem to have slowed down at least. That's something. I haven't lost many frames from the rendering lag, it's mostly just been encoding. It's just strange because they're normally about the same. The percentage of frames that have been missed from encoding is going down, so I think we'll be alright. Yeah, so these are upgrades I can get. Definitely want some of that pretty soon. We're gonna farm these guys a little bit more, and then we can move on to some other stuff. So that should be, yeah, it's a decent amount there. Nope. Grabbed one more than I could hold there. It's very strange that I'm getting encoding lag like this right now. I think I even have it on the speed setting. Probably is something to do with the video settings. That's probably why it was pretty high at default. Guess we'll try low. It shouldn't look too bad on low. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Why is it seeming just as bad on low as it was on default? Okay. Might just have to be like re-rendering this stuff. I hope the stream comes out pretty well. Definitely the highest encoding lag I've had yet. Which I really thought that this game was gonna have no issues running. Not sure what the problem is. Yeah, so these are the Gordos. So you feed them until they pop. And it just seems that was not enough yet. Oh, there you go. Alright, we don't need these pink slimes, so they can get out of here. Q-berry. It's the favorite for the phosphor, I believe. Which are the nighttime slimes. There's a tabby. Yeah, oh yeah, I should pick one up to learn it. Maybe I have something I can close, actually. That might help. Yeah, I can close Steam. Because I have this on Epic Games. And I can close Edge. There you go. Maybe that'll help. When I'm not streaming this game, I don't even get any lag at all. Whoa. You know, I think I might just have to do full screen because I think that it being the way it is giving it some issues. That might be what it is. I don't know. I'm trying out things, trying to get it to work the best it can. This does seem a bit better. Well, I was saying that, and then I did still get a little bit of lag. Not very nice. Okay, so a little trick I can do here. If I get this guy here and jump off him like that. I'll need these hens because there's a Gordo that will only eat meat. Because the tabbies only eat meat. I'd say that meat is probably the hardest food to deal with because you can farm it with the coop, but it just takes so long. So you basically have to go run around finding it instead of growing it. And there's no point in going through here yet because you have to have a key over there. Wait, actually I have a key. Okay, well I guess there is a point in going there right now actually. Now that I think about it. Oh, actually I should take that. So, why there's a caution sign here is there's feral slimes and they will attack you. But the ones in that area, they only show up at night, so we don't have to worry about them. Which this place that we're going to right now, this is probably one of the best places in the game to go to for farming. It's just the moss blanket. there's two types of slimes here that we really want to get and fuse together, and there's one of them already. It's the boom slime. They give pretty good amounts of money from their ports. They are nice to have. And we're still going to want to collect more of the hens while we go around. To bring back to that tabby slime. And so the rest of the stuff we can just grow. Although it'd also be really nice if we can find what's called a mint mango. It will be the favorite of one of the slimes I'm trying to get, which means that it will produce double the ports, which I see some mint mango already. Oh. That was a gold slime right there. So those are actually really rare. So that's actually really cool to get. So I guess we actually are gonna have to get rid of the hens because what we just saw, another one of the types of slime I need to get. Unfortunately, it turned into a largo though. But now we have to wait for more. But there's one right there. It's a honey slime. So I would prefer to get a bit more honey slimes, although we technically only need one. It'd just be a little bit annoying not having more. It's actually really cool that we already have a gold for it. So that is the best port in the game, and if you're wondering why I didn't try to catch the gold slime, it's because you can't. You can only get the gold ports by feeding them when they show up, and as you noticed, it is not very... you don't get very much time to get the gold port. But you can get more than one if you're a bit quick, but yeah, it's just a bit hard. So I would like a bit more honey or even boom slimes right now. Alright. Well, what we can do is get rid of some of the slimes here, and then new ones can spawn. That way is some water, so if the slimes go in the water, they'll despawn. Okay, well, none of them are spawning right now. That's not ideal. I've done this before, then more would spawn. Huh. Probably should have got upgrades before going here, because if I got a jetpack, then I could have gone a bit further in, and there's another spot where they show up. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what that is right there, that is a slime toy. And it lowers aggression, which they get aggressive if they haven't been fed for a while. But it's not really necessary. Now I need to get out of here, and since I don't have the jetpack, I have to use these guys to get out. And I can do it just like that. Yeah, right here is a treasure pod, but we can't get those until later. I'll have to find all of them later on. It possibly will show how many I am missing later. But I'm not sure if that's something it did or not. I want to say it did. Oh, here's the feral slimes I was talking about. So they'll try to attack me. But they couldn't catch me. Yeah, so we'll have to get more hen-hens at some point. But bringing back these slimes and the gold plort and the mint mangoes is going to be worth it. Oh! I can feed him one. Oh, he's gone. And this is a lucky tabby. You have to feed it meat, but I don't have meat on me. And it converts it straight into cash. But that one's not as good as the gold slime. That's actually kind of crazy that I already found it twice, because that guy is pretty rare. Alright, and mint mangoes are definitely better than pogo fruit, so what we're going to do is remove this crop. Hello. We're gonna put this mint mango in there. And I'm actually going to go ahead and do another garden and put even more mint mangoes in there. And now that we have these better slimes, we're just gonna get rid of all these guys. They're not very good anymore. And there will not really ever be another combo that I need. Oh, I'm playing Slime Rancher. It's like a tycoon game. I just started this run pretty recently. And we actually just got the best slimes for making money on here. At least in my opinion. There is ones that give more plorts, but they cause chaos. So they're a bit hard to deal with. These guys still are a little chaotic. Because of the boom slime part, they'll explode around the place. But I can deal with that. There's other slimes later that can like cause tornadoes, glitch out of the corals. There's some crazy ones later. But that'll be way later on. But I will still need those as well, because later there's gonna be an area where I have to collect all kinds of different plorts to make different gadgets. But I'll have an area for those chaotic slimes away from the main area. Alright, so now we have all those guys in there. And we're gonna have to go to sleep so that we can get some mint mangoes to feed them. And this is the favorite of the honey slimes. The boom slimes only eat meat, but since they're going to be combined with the honey slimes, they will like mint mangoes. Unfortunately, I got only two honey slimes there. So it is going to take a bit longer for them to turn into largos, but it won't take too long, so it'll be alright. There you go. You might have seen that. Yeah, they're creating 4 ports at a time now. So we're about to start making some really good money now. And honestly, we're gonna want even more boom and honey slimes, because then we're gonna be able to make it where we're stacked, basically. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in a different slot. Oh, never mind. I thought I could move them into the 4th slot, but I guess not. But that's fine. That still makes it where they are next to each other. So that would be a little easier to deal with still. That didn't take very long at all. They're already all largos. That's very nice. Yeah, now we're about to see that money. So it's actually really high right now. See, there's 15 and 9 per before. Right now, these are 64 and 67 each. So, yeah, we are getting some money now. That's pretty nice. I don't think there's any more upgrades we need over here. Could get an auto feeder, but I just throw it in, and we don't need the other stuff either. This reduces slime agitation. We don't really need that. Maybe for hunter slimes, because they're a very aggressive slime. But yeah, and the solar shield you only need for the phosphor slimes, the night ones. So what we're gonna do now is get some upgrades. And we might even be able to get all of them. Yeah, we can. We need to get all the upgrades already. And now I'm able to store water. And yes, that's for dissolving the tar slimes. And then also it can calm down some slimes, but we only really need it to take out the tar. Oh, and you might have seen over here that the gold port is nearly 400. It can go up to, I think, like 500. But because of how rare they are, I just like to save them and collect them. Which I think you can actually put them in what's the refinery later to use them for gadgets. So I'm not sure if they actually get used or not. But in case they are, it would be good to save it for that. And even if not, it'd be really cool if we could have a storage full of gold ports. That would be really cool. Which reminds me that there is these areas, they're like vaults later. And they are just filled with gold slimes, which they will disappear, but if you're quick with that, you can get so many gold ports, and you get like so many thousands off that. Yeah, now that we have upgraded our tank, we can hold up to 30 of an item. So that's very nice. And now we can go sell all these and get quite a bit more money. And with that, we can do some upgrades. So we're going to get nutrient soil, makes it where the crops always yield the maximum harvest, and sprinkler makes them grow twice as fast. This you don't really need, that just makes it where the slimes stay away from the crops. Since we already have them all contained in a corral, we don't have to worry about that anyway. That's all the upgrades we need for our garden as well. And so now what I want to do is unlock some areas. So this is the next place we want to go to, which it's around 2,000 to go there. So we are going to grind up to that now, which we might already have enough for. It's just sitting here. I think we do. And then we're also going to want to get a silo, which that is the storage. So then we can put the gold quartz in there and have our full inventory open. And that should be enough for a silo, which we don't need to upgrade it since we're just storing one type of item right now. Oh, and this is a very good area for hens. They're going to just pop out of the place. Let's see. Not very many yet, but oh yeah, see, there's some that just popped out over there. So now we can gather all these guys to give to the tabby Gordo. That's quite a bit of hens. And they're gonna keep showing up as well. So we can just keep coming back here for more. So that's pretty good thing about this area. Yeah, so here is the silo. So you can store things in here, and you can store a lot in here. This is just with the base silo, you're able to switch between these. And there's already 3 slots right there. And you are able to do this up to 4 times. So yeah, you can have it go all the way around, and so then you be able to store 12 different types of items. Which it's more than I even need to store, I believe. Yeah, we're doing really good right now. Oh yeah, star mail. So you would get different mail from here. This is just some, I think a lot of this is just lore stuff. And then right here is the rewards club, which that is something we'll have to grind later. Because as you upgrade it, you get rewards, and you just keep spending the money to keep going up. And there'll be some pretty cool stuff later, but it's not really important yet. It's more of a thing to do after you already have your ranch settled or organized. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what this is right here, you can do offers here, and you can bring them what they want, but that I'm not going to bother with. Eventually I will need to do that, because then I can unlock like quest lines and get some other stuff. That'd be pretty cool. But for now, I'm going to focus on popping some Gordos. Oh yeah, and I have a jetpack, so now I can fly up. And here is a phosphor Gordo. So now I can pop this guy. He only wants fruit. Oh, he wants even more. Alright, I'll be back. Oh yeah, since we jumped down here, we have to go through this area full of feral slimes. Yep, we have some new upgrades available. That's pretty nice. Yeah, now you can store some water. Alright, let's see if we got enough meat to pop this tabby. Oh, we do. Nice. I'm not sure if we're able to store the hens or not. But we'll find out. Yeah, so this is a portal back to here. I can come right back to my base from there now. Oh yeah, so let's test this. Can I store hens? I can. That's pretty nice. Because there will be another thing that wants meat. So we can go ahead and store some hens to prepare for that. Alright, let's set up another corral here because we are going to want to fill this pretty soon. And also, I'm going to want to grind some more money because we have new upgrades. So we'll sleep until morning and have all our mingos ready to collect. And launch it in there. And there's even more right here. Which these we are going to keep on us because we can go feed it to another Gordo and pop that. I'm gonna go ahead and put these 4 pogo fruits in here so that I can have room for these plorts. And now we can go sell these as well. Alright. And is there any upgrades we can get? I think so. Oh, we can get all of them. Let's do it. So I have more health now. I have even more energy. And I can now hold up to 40 items. So that's pretty nice. Oh, and there's even more plorts. So let's just go ahead and get even more money. I'm gonna go ahead and stack up on a decent amount of food to prepare for popping some more Gordos. I don't think I'm gonna need hens, but I'll take them for now. I think it's gonna be a bit later until I find another carnivore type Gordo. Oh, there you go. We can feed to this guy. And oh, he's all the way there now. Well, okay. But yeah, I gave like 50 for that. Not too bad, but not too great either. So they aren't really important. I at least have them unlocked now in the Slimepedia. I hear another chicken. I don't see him. Oh, he's right there. I guess she is a hen, so they're female. Alright, I can pop you now. Yep, there we go. And we need to get these phosphors out of here. Which I'm not going to worry about using them in the corral right now. I can just get them during the night. And I'm just going to launch them out of here. Oh, I missed one. Let me get that guy as well. Alright, let's see what we get out of there. Some more food, alright. And then out of here, even more food. Okay. Works for me. And so now we have another key. Which there actually is an area up here we can unlock, but I'm not want to do that area just yet. Owie. So we are gonna go this way. And so we could continue further in the moss blanket, and I think that is what I am gonna do. Oh, dang it. I didn't get it in time. I tried. So there should be some Gordos nearby. I want to say that there's one up that way somewhere. I'm making sure. It should be this way. I think it's not too far away. Oh, I can unlock some map there. Doesn't happen to show the Gordos on the map. No, it doesn't do that. Oh, I know that there's a honey Gordo not too far from here. But where exactly? Not currently seeing them. I could have sworn they're pretty close to this area. I'm not wanting to go into the hunter territory yet, as that is one of the other carnivores. Really need to find out where this honey gordo is. I don't think there's any gordos this way. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, and over that way is where the hunter gordo is. I'm not one to go there just yet. Yeah, okay. So honey gordo is not that way. I don't think so, anyway. It doesn't go further up than that, right? No, actually, it might. You are able to go up there. Somehow. Maybe I can come to right here? Yeah. Maybe I can jump on that. Yes, I can. Is this the right way to the honey gordo? I don't think so. Interesting. Okay. So he must be further in then. Oh, there he is. Okay. And this one we are definitely going to be able to follow. Because the favorite counts on the gordos as well. There we go. And I actually do need more honey ones. Because we are going to need that for the second corral. And there's another key right there. So we can unlock another area with that. Oh, there we go. Alright, and we're gonna actually go ahead and get rid of the rest of the mangoes there, because, oh, you ate that just in time. Okay. Because we want to collect some more boom slimes. Which I think there might be more boom slimes across here. There's going to be some hunters here, so you'll be able to see the hunters over here. Oh, there's some boom slimes here. Try to show a hunter slime over here. If I can find one. So something about them as well is they can go invisible. Okay, I'm actually surprised I'm not seeing one because there normally is one in this area right here. Ah, there we go. That's the hunter slime. But we don't need them right now. Alright, if I can get 4 more either boom or honey slimes, then I can have 20 of the slimes in each of the corrals. Oh yeah, since there's phosphor now, that makes it where there's a good chance that there will be tar. So if we can find one over here eating, then oh look, there it is, a tar. So these guys will try to eat you. Even if you hold them, they're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna take a bite out of you. So you tried it right there. So you can take them out with water, or you can just throw them into the ocean. And that's how you take care of those guys. Yeah, they're just evil. You don't want them. And that's why it can be really bad if they're just roaming around in your ranch, because then they'll combine and turn into tar. Okay, I need 3 more. Oh, 2 more. Let's see, maybe in the starting area of the moss blanket, there will be some boom slime. That'd be pretty nice. Oh, there's one. I can catch him in time. Ow, nope, get away. There we go. And one more. Nice, now we have 20 in each. Alright, and now I can just jump on this guy. And we can leave. Oh, I heard the music for the tar while leaving there. Yeah, since we got that Tari Gordo popped, we can just go right in here. And I actually need to go in this area anyway to store these hens. Very nice. Oh, and there's some hens coming back right now. Go ahead and fill up on our carrots right there. As we'll be using carrots very soon. As I know a Gordo that wants veggies. I'm glad to see that the encoding lag is no longer bad. So it seems like it caught up. It's probably just because of the graphics is at when first started up. There you go, 20 in there. And then we're gonna put the others in here and have 20 in here. Very nice. So we'll give these ones these mangoes. And we'll give the other guys these mangoes. There you go. And now we can sell these plorts. Alright, I still need to give some of these guys boom plorts. Alright, I saw one more little one in there. Come on, eat one. There we go. There we go, we got quite a bit of money going on right now. We already have all the upgrades, so we'll go ahead and unlock this area, but we're not going to go in there yet. Actually, I can show what it looks like. And then I'll come out. So we get some more areas right there. And we can actually have the phosphor slimes in here and not have to use the solar net because they won't well, they're fine in there. Let's go and see what the next offer is. 7 honey and a hunter. I don't think I'm gonna do that either, honestly. Not too hard to do, but I just don't really want to do that right now. Well, I might just do it anyway. But I am going to be making a stop first, at least. Because it's time to go in this area. And we're going to use a key here. And there is actually another type of slime here that is pretty good, but we're not really going to need it since we can just farm the boom and honey for a lot of money. We will see the other type that is pretty good here very soon, right there. The radioactive slime. But yeah, we won't need it. And this is why we're coming here, because you can feed these guys, or this guy, carrots. I want to see if I can get, I should need 10 more carrots. So if I can go get 10 more carrots real quick, then I can go ahead and pop that guy while we're here. They might have eaten all the carrots. Yeah, they were too hungry. Alright. Well, perhaps there will be more carrots around. Oh, I see a box. Let me take that. Yeah, another slime in this area, the crystal slime. He's also pretty good. Wait, this one shows the Gordo, so why didn't this one show the Gordo? Maybe you have to already have it fed for it to show up. That probably is the case. Well, I'll continue on because I think that I would be able to find carrots if I do. And wow, look at that. Now I just need 5 more. Oh, okas. Yeah, that's another type of vegetable. That's the favorite of the radioactive slimes, I believe. Which I'll actually take those back and store them because that could be useful later on. And time for you to pop. And time to suck these guys up to get them out of the way. An odd onion. That one's actually not very good because, well, it's a bit odd. Instead of just growing that one, it will also grow carrots with it. And carrots are not the favorite for any of the slimes, so not very good. Yeah, go ahead and get heartbeat unlocked as well. And I guess I can go ahead and store that too. Which I don't need the rock slime, so I'm just gonna get rid of them. And then we can go right here. And yeah, we're back at the ranch. It just puts you into this area. And that's a good reason to go ahead and have that place unlocked. Yeah, here's one of the quest line areas I was talking about, but we can't go there until we do some of those missions over there. But I probably won't be doing the missions this stream. That'll probably be a focus for a different stream. And now I'm just making general progress. So I'm actually making quite a bit right now. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and store these. And now I actually do need more slots. I'll switch this back over to the hens to store some more of the hens. I'll go ahead and collect up more carrots in case there's any that need veggies. We actually have almost as many hens as we can hold, so I think we take them out and we go look for that hunter Gordo, which I believe that I know where it is. Obviously, the first part of that is going to be getting to the moss blanket. Make sure there's no upgrades. Yeah, there's not. It probably would have been nice to get some more fruits and veggies, but the main focus for right now is getting to that hunter Gordo. Okay, well there's a decent bit of pogo fruit at least. I think it's actually gonna be fine. Should we get a decent bit here? And yes, let's go to moss blanket. And it takes 50 food items. It'll take even less if you... Oh, come on. I was trying to get the rooster and then grabbed everything else first, basically. Well, I think I'm gonna find stony hens easier than I am roosters. Roosters are necessary for the coop though, because then you'd have to have it where they can mate with the hens or stone hens. I think there is there a type? I'm actually not sure if there's no type of rooster. So I think you do have to have rooster for the pen, but I'm not focused on that. Which I don't think I'm ever gonna need a coop actually. Because the hens will generate in the, I don't remember what that's called. That forest expansion area in our ranch. Yeah. So we can just continue going this way to get to the hunter Gordo. Ah, I ate him before I could get to him. And if you ever wonder what the favorite for a slime is, you can just find it in the pedia here, which I was actually gonna go look at the hunter one, but I'm not able to see it. Able to get a bit of slimology, ranger risk, ortonomics, and diet, and favorite. Which favorite is the only thing you really got to pay attention to, in my opinion. The risks you're able to see pretty clearly. Like at the boom ones, you can get exploded. I think that was a briar hen. It might, yeah, I think it was a briar hen. Well, if briar hen is the favorite, then we have enough, since the favorite counts as 2. So I think you actually can fly to there from over there. I guess you technically are supposed to go around that way to get to the hunter area. We'll just go the intended path. The intended path might be a little more annoying though. That's fine. So yeah, you'd normally go through there. And that's how you would end up at the hunter area. It's actually kind of there. Oh yeah, there's also that area. So if you go down that way, you're actually able to teleport back to the ranch. Yeah, we're in the hunter territory now. There's some right there. And we need to go find that hunter. I think it's right there. Yep. Alright, I need one of these guys so I can get up there. Oh, so close. Okay. So I think I can come up here and fly to here. Hello. Eat all of these. So we will know. Oh, are you kidding me? They hit me and made me shoot a hen past there. So now it's not going to fill up either way. Okay, that's not very nice. Well, let's see if one's enough. Because I think that only one got missed. Oh. Get back here. That's a little close. Okay. Well, Briarhen might not be the favorite, and if it is, then more than one got missed. So we'll have to get a little more hens. Hopefully there's some over here. No, don't eat them. Oh, you ate them. I can't carry that rooster. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can drown or not, but I definitely don't want to. If you land in the ocean, you just die instantly. Alright. I should have enough hens now. So let's head on back and pop that Gordo. So, he should be on the map now. Yep. And there was a... Oh. Oh, that's the portal I was talking about. I think that was the portal. Yeah, it's gotta be. Alright, let's get this guy popped. Hello, you need to eat. There you go, he's popping. Oh, buzzwocks. So that comes in a bit later. That is some of the stuff you get from the refinery to make technology. That's actually kind of cool that we got some already. Yeah, I think that we needed to pick up a hunter to learn him. Yep, there you go. Yeah, so now we can see what his favorite is. So it probably wasn't the briar hen. Yeah, it's a roostro. Ah. Well, like the rarest one, I think. Like the rarest type of chicken to find. What was they about the rarest one? Alright, and here's the portal I was talking about. I don't think there's anything else over here. Yeah. So, make your right to here. And now we can go, oh, that's just this way. So you can go store these. A briar hen, oh, 4 briar hens, and some buzzwax. You should have enough storage for all that. And then I go collect all these hens. I'm not sure. I think there is another tabby corridor somewhere. But we haven't got there yet. And I actually do know another one that eats meat later to go to. But that one is even further in. Oh yeah, there is another area to unlock down this way. Yeah. Down this way is the docks. And that is where we're gonna want the chaotic ones to be. Yes, then they're gonna be away for everything else. Oh yeah, so you can actually come back through here to here as well. I forgot about that. I think that no, that's not the one. This is where another quest line is later. There's 3 quest line areas. The other one is in another area that we can't go to yet. And that is back this way. That is the lab. And that is actually where you make all the technology. So that will be pretty nice later. We'll do some pretty cool stuff once we get there. And yeah, no more upgrades. Just making sure I didn't miss any pop-ups about it. Alright. So we've walked every Gordo we've seen so far. There's definitely more in the rocky area. So we could take some stuff that way. Oh, yeah, full on carrots. So I think that there is another slime there that likes veggies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure of it, yeah. Maybe even two. As the radioactive Gordo, he likes veggies. And then I think the crystal one does too. Yeah, so some radioactive slimes there. There's some stony hens here. I don't think I'm gonna need them right now, but I'm gonna take them anyway. Okay, so I think there is a Gordo this way. Okay. So... Maybe they're not in here. This might still lead to where I want to go though. Let's find out. Because it does bring me up here. There's a treasure pod there. This doesn't lead me anywhere else, does it? No, it just leads me back into here. So, yeah. Okay, so this is just where you can find a bunch of crystal slimes. Nothing important in there. Yeah, I do kind of want to take some of these guys back, actually. Because these guys, they just put them in the water and they'll start making plorts with the water. And you won't see them too often. So, they're worth getting when you find them. Yeah, there you go. And there you go, a rock slime right here. This brings me to the Gordo I was thinking of, the crystal Gordo. So I need to get some more veggies, 10 more, and he will pop. There might not be any more veggies here though. I think they might have, oh, there's some okas. That's not enough though. Oh, and those are probably eaten. Yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and feed these 3 to the guy. But that means we're gonna need 7 more before this guy will pop. He should at least be on the map now. Yep. And we can go a bit further in, see if there's anything else we can do. Although I'm not sure if we can. Oh yeah, so there is going to be a guy this way, but we're definitely not going to do anything with him right now. Because it's the radioactive Gordo. So I'll have to come back with even more veggies for that guy. Technically could make a veggie farm just to feed those guys. I will have to make 2 more gardens at some point anyway, so that wouldn't be a bad idea. There's some more carrots. So that radioactive Gordo is not back. I don't really want to drop anything for that. Making sure there's nothing else this way. Okay, this actually brought me a bit further than I thought I was going to be going. I saw a tar down there, but I'm not going to worry about them. There's a slime key thing right here, which I think I actually know where this leads up to. Oh, it goes to this area. Yeah. So we'll be back here. You can actually get to here from the moss blanket too. But yeah, we're not ready to go there yet. I mean, technically we can, but we're not going to yet. No, I can get that later. Do you actually have to bring ports over to the... Actually, no, I can drop the carrots, and we're gonna go ahead and put a thing in here. So, that shows which ones are active. And you can see there's a plort in that pink slime statue. And what we're gonna do is put a phosphorus slime plort in there. And so now we only need 5 other types of ports to get in. And you just find different statues around the place. Honey, radioactive, rock, tabby, and I can't make out what that one is. Oh, crystal, I think. I think it's gotta be crystal. So yeah, I'll have to come back to there. And that will be where we make quite a bit more progress. But yeah, we're not going to go there just yet. I think they ate some carrots. I don't really want them to do that. Because if I can get 1 more carrot right now, then we can pop that other dude. And that'd be pretty nice. Whoa, that's not the way back. Yeah, there we go. And I actually see a carrot right over there. Never mind, I lied. It's not a carrot. Yeah, I'm really 1 carrot short right now. That's crazy. Well, we'll actually just go ahead and feed it to that radioactive slime because we can come back for those okas over there, and that would be double progress on this guy. That at least puts both of these guys on the map. So if I look, yep, there he is. And now I need to go find out where those Oka-Okas were. I think it was up. Yeah, and there's also heartbeats there. I could bring that back to the other guy. Nope, want the Oka-Oka. Is there not more Oka-Oka? They might have just ate all the Oka-Oka. There might have been one. Oh, there you go. There it is. Oh, cool. Now we have an upgrade unlocked. Thought I was a chickadee. Alright. So we are going to feed the carrots to this guy because the heartbeats are the favorite for the rock slime. So I'm going to make sure that is correct, but I believe it is. It is. Yeah, we'll be doing that. So let's go over to here and grab these carrots. I'm also going to go ahead and knock that down there. And oh, they're gonna eat that if I do that, so I don't think I'm actually gonna worry about the odd onions. But yeah, I am gonna go get those heartbeats after I do that. And then we're gonna go back to that rock slime. Yeah. So up this way is heartbeats. And there were more heartbeats as well. I think it was over this way. Yeah, right over here. Perfect. That will pop them. Yes, I believe I needed 7. And this will count as 8 since it's double. And it was this way, right? No, that's... Maybe it was back to this way. Yeah, I think it was actually. Oh, more heartbeats. Ow. Ow, okay. You know what? No, I get it. There you go. Now I'm out of here. This guy's hurt. Alright, it's time to pop you. Right, let's get these rock slimes out of here. Hey, not nice. I guess I am murdering them, but yeah, still not nice. And you can get out of here as well. Oh, I could have collected this done again. Oh well. Yep, I can get the heartbeat. And bam. And you can go. And there you go, we can go into this area now. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna find carrots more than heartbeats, so I'm gonna take some carrots. Because I know that, well, you can actually see what their favorite is. It's odd onion. Yeah, it's like the most annoying one to deal with, so not very nice. Don't eat these carrots, I want them. I think they still ate a carrot. Ah, I snatched it before I could get it. Starter mail from Ogden. Okay, so that's the way back, but we're not one to go back yet. Because there is something I can unlock here that would be helpful. Well, I can put it on the map. Yep, there you go. The Crystal Gordo. And you're now on the map. Go ahead and get some more carrots. Oh. And hot onion. Alright. So yeah, we'll have to come back and pop that guy. There might be even more veggies around. Yep, there's some right there. Nope, don't you eat it. Yeah, so I think we've discovered everything. Yeah, it's just up to popping this guy and the radioactive one as well. I'd have to go back up there for that guy. So we have a radioactive one there, and then we got teleported over here for that. This is the whole other area that we haven't unlocked yet. And this is the place I was talking about before, because the moss blanket leads to here, and Indigo Quarry also leads to there. I think we got all the Gordos here, possibly. There might be a Boom Gordo somewhere. Then I think we got all the ones on the main island. I don't think we've been over here yet. Yeah, and look, treasure pods, so you can see how many of them you got. Shows how many keys you can get here as well. Which we know 2 slimes you can pop in this area. So that's probably where you get the keys from there. And then I do know another area to go to in the main zone. So I think is actually how you get over here. So let's work on getting back. That is not the way to go to get back. So it might be quicker to go back through this way. Actually, not sure. But we're gonna go back from this way. Alright, and I'm going to go store the stony hen. Alright. I guess I have to buy another thing. There you go. And I am gonna go ahead and store the pogo fruit since you got a good amount of it there. Temporarily. Here it's all have on me since we're gonna have to use that soon anyway. Go ahead and collect up the hens that have spawned. Alright, well, seems good. And now we're going to grind up some cash. Oh wow, we got a lot waiting for us here. That is nice to see. And the port market does change a lot. I know these are down from what they used to be, but then radioactive is going to be around the same eventually as these, and same with the crystal. So it doesn't really, I mean, you can try to keep up with the port market, but it's just going to keep changing. So these are always going to get a good amount either way, even if it is on the lower end. So it's still worth it just to farm these guys. Oh, one of them got launched over there. This is completely full right now. Whoa. Some others get launched? Thought more would have. Oh. I'll have to come back for that. Quite a bit of money here. come back for that. I'm gonna have to come back either way, so it's fine. I did see that we had an upgrade we can get, so we could go ahead and do that. Air drive. Yeah, jetpack will use less energy. That's pretty nice. Oh. You're on 2 each. Oh, perfect. Oh, it just generated some more, but yeah. That's fine. Just gonna drop off these puddle slimes. So I'm gonna buy the docks and I have the perfect place for the puddle slimes right here. And there's already a duck toys here as well. Which if you get a whole bunch of puddle slimes, they'll get like embarrassed and then I think they like don't generate anymore. I think the slime toy helps with that. It's pretty nice though, so it's already there. And also since that water's over there, we don't need the pond, which is right here. That's, yeah. You just put the puddle slimes in there. And later we'll get fire slimes. Do that. But we're not there yet. Yeah. Might as well go ahead and unlock the last area. Just to go ahead and have it. Oh yeah, so this is going to show how it's done. I think I actually have to go get a port, but yeah. So this is where you make gadgets. So right here is where you get blueprints. Which will need these very soon. That'll make it where you can start collecting resources. These are just the novice ones. We'll get better ones later. And then you get a Gordo snare. So you can actually capture Gordos. And then there's some decoration stuff like a slime stage. Oh yeah, and this will be really nice later, a drone. So you can start automating things. Very nice. Warp depot, so you can teleport the resources between 2 points. Also very nice, because you can just put the depots like around your base, and then just throw them in, and maybe even pick up the other one that you're using and bring it somewhere else. Be pretty nice if your inventory's getting full. And then teleporters, that's gonna be so nice, because then you can just teleport straight to the place. So I can go straight from the ranch straight to Moss Blanket, then to go Quarry, and the other areas we're gonna get later. It'll be very nice. Then over here, is where you can actually make the gadgets. So right now you have the Novus drill, but you have to have all of these to make it. And then you have to go put a drill. Well, you can put these stuff anywhere, the drill, the pump and the upper, you can put them anywhere, but if you put them in specific places, then you can get some special stuff. You can even have defenses as well. You can get a Hydra turret and it'll just shoot the tar and kill them. Med station, even heal yourself. And then right here is where you put in the resources. You'll just shoot the ports into here, and then you can see how much you have here. And you see a gold port is one of the things you can put in there. All these other ones are not even known yet. Yeah, that's the refinery. It wants me to go get a port to shoot in, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that just to complete this little tutorial thing. So let's just go ahead and snatch these up and maybe get exploded a bit less. That'd be nice. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and put whatever they have right now in there. Alright. There's some parts to put in there. Hopefully it doesn't actually want me to do this part yet, because I don't have the stuff for that. Yep, so that's telling me to get blueprints. Oh, it wants me to actually go in there. Sure. No, it's telling me to... Oh, okay, I don't actually have to create it though. Okay. Yeah, it's a gadget mode. You press T, you can see all the different places you can put stuff. And you can do like all over the map as well. How much of a look around is it gonna make me do? There you go. And you can place any type of gadgets in any of those places. Alright, and that science class passed. So yeah, that's something we're gonna want to get into pretty soon, actually. But we definitely want to work on continuing on those Gordos as well. So, let's see. I can go ahead and collect some more stuff right here. I guess I should sleep. So sleep until morning, and then we're actually gonna do that again. Because there's somewhere I'm wanting to go. And we're gonna need food for that. Which I think that we're gonna be seeing the other tabby slime. Oh. More stuff here. Okay, well let's go ahead and feed these guys then, so you can go ahead and get the other upgrades. So I might end up having to sleep again. Let's see, how many mangoes can I pick up after that? If I get an inventory full, then I'm okay. Well, it's not an inventory full, so let's just go ahead and feed them again, and we'll just do another sleep. And this will give us quite a bit more money. And we're at the point to where we can hold 50 items. Ah, it's explosions. Oh, crazy. Owie. So that's something I don't like about the explosions, that you can just send the flares flying. Inconvenient. Oh, the boom forts went up. That's good. Alright, so you get more energy and more health. Heal. So I think I'm actually gonna do the other area next time. So we'll continue popping some Gordos next time, and then we'll progress into the other area I was showing you where you have to insert the plorts. And that's where things are gonna get a bit crazy. Those areas over there, pretty cool. Alright. Well, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And bye-bye.